Welcome back. Right now we have Salt Lake City Mission here to tell us all about what they are working on. They are providing food and much, much more for many individuals in need this holiday season. We always enjoy supporting them and hope that our viewers will as well, as it's a cause that really helps people that are in absolute need. Thank you so much for being here. How are you?
I'm doing good.
It's great to have you back.
It's so nice driving up the hill and seeing the sunrise and all the snow machines going here in Park City. Hope you guys have a great winter up here. It's starting out good. Let's hope it stays that way.
Yeah, we exactly agree. We are very happy that it is starting out so well. But with that being said, it's also quickly becoming the holiday season. It's hard to believe we're already here. And I know that the Salt Lake City Mission really wants to help as many people in need as possible. So what do you have going on?
Well, we have a bunch of stuff. We have need for volunteers and donations right now. On November 15th, which is tomorrow, we're going to be taking phone numbers and names for emails for people to give out food bags at the mission. November 17th and November 17th is a drop-off day at the mission, which is 1151 South Redwood Road, where you can bring canned goods, turkeys, pumpkin pies, green beans, mushroom soup, all the fixings for Thanksgiving, because we're planning on building food boxes on November 19th at the mission. That's Saturday. And then on November 21st, we're going to be at the Salt Palace with Larry Miller or Gail Miller and the Jazz from 11 to 2. November 22nd, we're going to be giving away food boxes, about 250 of them, at the missions. So we're going to need volunteers to come on November 18th to build the food boxes. And they're just going to drive up, and we need people to volunteer to carry them out to the cars and put them together and such things like that. Then on November 24th, Thanksgiving Day, we will be at the Christian Life Center. That's at 1055 North Redwood Road. And we'll be there from, we'll be there at 5 a.m. setting up, but we'll be there from about 11 till 4. We plan on serving from 11 to 3 and then cleaning up afterwards. So we can definitely use volunteers to come early that morning to help set up and then clean up between 3 and 4. But we're looking to feed about 1,000 people that day. So it's going to be fun. I hope we get all the stuff that we need. You know, we've got a lot of people that, I love Park City because I've come up here for years and done fundraisers and stuff, getting coats and different things. And if you want to volunteer, you can reach us at our phone number at the mission. It's 801-355-6310. Or if you want a list of all the things I just went through, because I know you're probably not sitting there with a pen jotting it all down, you can reach us on our website, and it's saltlakecitymission.org. And then just click under the events tab, and it'll tell you all the things that we've got going on. And I just want to praise God, because He's took my life and turned it around, and that's what we're there to help do with these events, is have people see the love of God and just let them know that there's people that do care, because a lot of these families, these people that are out on the street and stuff, their families and friends have kind of forsaken them, and they just, I remember something my old boss told me, Phil Arena, who was the director of development at the mission for years. They asked him why he did what he did. He says, I just want to let people know that we care about them, and that's what these people really want to know, is that there's somebody out there that cares, and this is the season to do it. So I just appreciate the opportunity to come up and share the love of God with all the people that help us out, because without the cooperation of the public and businesses helping us out, we wouldn't even be able to do what we do. So thank you for all your support and love.
And we want to thank the Salt Lake City Mission for helping you. Anyone who comes, you will help. It's not like they need to verify anything or they need to prove anything. They're there and you help.
Exactly. You know, there's right now with the economy and gas prices and all the things going on in the world, the need for food boxes. We do food boxes Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays every week from 11 to 2. And in that 3 hours, we usually give out at least 200 boxes a day to these families. They can come every 2 weeks, and we usually run out of food before that 3-hour period. I mean, it's just car after car after car. And we're so grateful that we can do what we do, but it's not without partnership with our, Park City and local communities and businesses. It doesn't matter how much you give. God knows what's in your heart. If you give what you can, that's what really counts. So I just want to bless all the people that are out there that do give to the mission. And you can come to the events, and like at Christmas time when the kids come and we get packages and we get to give those gifts to the kids, and the kids are so smiley, and we get to do back to school events and all kinds of things. We've got Christmas coming up, and it happens awful quick. And I'd encourage you to join in, because it'll bless you in ways you won't even, it's hard to describe that feeling inside, but I'd say it's much more important to give than to receive, and you get blessed back 100-fold, trust me, you really do. So.
And this is the first year in a while that you've been able to host an in-person Thanksgiving dinner. It
is, because of COVID, we kind of transformed the mission for a while to doing just mainly to-go bags for the homeless and food boxes for homeless people. And we didn't have our, we've down at the mission, we've got a sanctuary there where we have Bible studies every day, and we're back down picking up people every morning and bringing them back and feeding them and having Bible studies and counseling there. And so it's nice to have all that. We've got our Sunday chapel that's going on now at 11 o'clock on Sundays. And it's nice to see, kind of the tail end of this COVID thing. I know it's not completely over, but we've made it through, and we're back on track again to do all the things that we've done in the past.
And you have these events, the dinner, as I mentioned. Also, people can pick up food boxes if they're not comfortable coming in person. And you're making it even easier for people to give, correct? You'll have boxes around town and places all around Salt Lake where people can give food. Tell me about that.
We haven't got any boxes up here in Park City yet, but it's just been crazy because we had a transition. The new CEO, Sean Clay, he's a great guy. Pastor Joe went to Florida and is working down there, and Wayne is retired now, and I talk to him all the time, but it's been kind of a hard transition with them. I was retired and came back out of retirement to do this because I get blessed way more. It's not about money, it's about giving back. And God literally turned my life around when I didn't think anybody could do it. And I've got the greatest job in the world now. So.
And I want to mention, despite all this transition, you're still helping more individuals than you ever have before.
We are. I mean, the need is out there so great. Because of the economy, we see people that are just living on the fringe of poverty and being out on the streets. And thank God that we have a lot of people that, help us out to be able to do the things we do, because the needs are great, and they just keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger every year. A lot of people, if they have a medical problem in their family, or job transitions, or loss of job, loss of income and stuff, people sometimes are just like a week away from poverty, and having that resource to get the food and the clothing that they need, and the biblical counseling that gets them back on track on their life if they've fallen in some type of addiction, whether it be drugs or alcohol or some mental issues. We have facilities available to transition people into different counseling and different programs that they might need at the time. So it's a win-win-win situation all the way around.
It absolutely is. Well, thank you so much, Bradley, for joining us today. Really appreciate your time.
It's good to see you again, and thank you for your help. And all the people in Park City, I hope you call us. Again, our phone number is 801-355-6310, and the address is 1151 South Redwood Road, Suite 106. Bless you.
Sorry, once again, you can head to saltlakeCitymission.org for more information, and we'll be back right after this.